start your day. Fabulously flawed, we're lighting the way. Monday to Friday, new episodes with laughter and love. Let's start the show. We're shaking things up. Don't let anyone dull your sparkle. Motivation, inspiration, and fun. Fabulously flawed, everyone. So shine a little brighter. Grab your smile and sing along. The show's about to start with Marni, your host. You can't go wrong.
Fabulously Flawed friends, welcome to Fabulously Flawed. I am your host Marni, and it's Wednesday, Words of Wisdom Wednesday. It's a new month, new energy, new feelings, new us. Let's try and change baby steps, one little bit to modify our behavior to bring us inner peace. And today's episode, I wanted to call Weird and Wonderful because we're all weird and we're all wonderful. We just have to start believing that and not care so much and worry what other people say. And if you're new here, I just love to share my trauma drama, what I have gone through, how I have been broken into a million pieces multiple times in my life. And I'm a human testament of resilience to remind everybody what you're going through. It's a chapter. It's not your whole story. So it's hard going through life and trying to control the uncontrollable is what most of us do. But when you let go of that and you don't force things and you sit back and live and let the universe do its thing, I promise happiness is attainable. And also, when I give my words of wisdom, these ways of thinking have brought me and does continue to bring me so much inner peace that, one, we do not have to be endlessly accommodating to be lovable. I thought, when I say I was a formal people pleaser, I could have been poster child for people pleasing. I would have done anything. If you asked me to rob a bank for you, I would have, not really, but you know what I mean. Anything, I wouldn't say no to anybody. And I kept realizing why I was getting angrier is because I thought, the lady across the street is more important that I bring stuff to her house for her bake sale when I really didn't want to, but I'd rather not upset her, but let's upset myself. It's so, when you sit back and think about how many times we have done things not because we wanted to, but because we felt we had to, and you don't. We were always taught be polite and don't be a bitch or whatever, but sometimes being selfish are the happiest people in the world. That I realize that you can say, no, I'm not able to do something. And people that are in your life who love you will say, okay. So learn to put yourself first. Baby steps. If somebody always says, hey, okay, what was I can you be our designated driver tonight? But they only call you to go out to be the designated driver. You can say, even though you don't want to, but you don't want to upset this certain group of friends, that's when you have to take your power and say, no, I'm sorry, I'm not able to tonight. And you will feel so much better. Another thing, you're allowed to outgrow people that you thought would be in your lives forever. I see this with girls when they go to college, losing touch with some of their home friends, or after college, a lot of women now close to 30, they still feel, well, I've known them since elementary school. That does not matter. Everybody changes. Everybody evolves. Don't feel obligated just because you've known somebody. I've known people a long time, but doesn't mean I want to be around them or be their friend. We all outgrow people, but accept that's a part of life and just try not to force yourself, because again, that's like a self-betrayal to you. You don't really want to hang out with Sally, but you feel bad, so you do, but because you're not the same, you don't have the same interests anymore, and that's fine, but don't do things because you feel you have to. And I knew I started to evolve when I started reacting less, because that's game changer for me, is the pause before the reaction. The amount of times I would hear something and either text back, write back, block immediately, that goes with my borderline personality and the splitting. But as I navigate every moment of life, I've learned to observe more and react less, because my peace is the most important thing in this world. It is the most expensive commodity. It has almost destroyed me. And there is no price tag for inner peace. So when you can implement some of these behaviors and thoughts, you love the peace you get over the pleasing that you used to do. And you need to also, because I started to believe in my worth without validation. I didn't need any more first people to say, oh, you're Taylor's mom, because I used to live in through my daughter and her accolades since she was a little girl and every outstanding thing she did. Oh, I'm her mom. Or when I worked at the talent agency, oh, I'm a talent agent or a casting director. And all of those things were attached to my identity until the past few years. I'm like, I'm Marni. This is my story. I have been broken. I have healed myself. I am a pretty fucking badass. And I have learned to really appreciate and let go of that imposter syndrome and sit back and realize I'm fucking amazing. And realizing the people who disliked me, they had the ugliest spirits. And that, I think, is the most divine protection I have been given. Because those people that, remember I used the story about the sushi boat girl and the woman that used to just, what is those shoes you're wearing? What color is the sky you're living? Just that mean girl, Liz, I used to talk about. I used to take it so personally that I would sometimes shut down, but then I realized their spirits are so fucking ugly. Thank you, universe, for showing me that. And I learned also the past cannot be changed, guys. We cannot focus on it. There's nothing we can do. There is nothing. So if we're focusing on the past, there is no way you can be present in the future and appreciating what you have. We have our health. You're breathing. We're alive. When I was diagnosed with chronic lymphocytic leukemia, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Now I have mental and physical health problems. And it's just, geez, but I can't sit there and worry about all of these things that have happened to me. I just have to live in this moment and realize, okay, I have had a shitty past, but I'm not going to let it infest me and eat me up inside and cause inner turmoil. So I've just accepted it and I just live in the moment, and it has healed me so much. And I see so many people also, and I used to do it too, compare. I would look, I don't do this now at all. I don't see whose podcast is better than mine, what other people do. But everyone's on a different journey. Someone started at 20 versus someone who started at 30 versus someone who started at 12. We're all different. So what you're comparing, your life, that's your life, your story. It's like a fingerprint and there's no duplicate. So what you're comparing to is fake. It's make believe. And you're wasting all of that time thinking I need to be like her when you really just need to be like you, I promise. And trying to find happiness anywhere else, it'll never work. Just like the outer validation, you could Botox your face to death. You could go on every vacation. You can shop in Bloomingdale's until you drop, but that's not going to bring happiness. It's not. It has to be found within, and then you can enjoy those things. Because I did it. I thought moving here, moving there, living in the city for this amount of time, oh, I'll be happy if I get all these external things. Newsflash, I wasn't. I had to learn to be happy with learning how to implement all of these behaviors and not trying to live in the past and letting people's opinions define me and everything else. I've learned now that I'm happy, I can enjoy those things those things don't bring happiness, but when you're happy, you can enjoy all of those things. And kindness, guys, it's free. Smile at someone. If you see something nice in someone, tell them. It could be the only nice thing someone has ever said to them. If you like a lady's shoes while you're, standing in line somewhere, wait, hey, I love your shoes. Or smile at someone. It's contagious. If we could just spread kindness like confetti, but don't take it personally. The people that do not, you can understand their bitchiness, but you don't have to surround yourself with it. Protect yourself. Just because you know why they're angry, because they're having a really tough life, but they always trauma dump on you. No more. It's all about protecting your peace. And on that note, guys, happy July 1st. Let's make this the best July we can. Please stay cool. Please stay hydrated. Please go on, if you can, fabulouslyflawedwith2ds.com and check out my whole new Modiva 8. I love saying it, Motivate, because I'm a diva. So let's take out the motivation and let's make it motivation for all my fabulous ladies out there. And we can do a 10-minute consultation for free if you want me to work with you one-on-one and help motivate you. And remember to never, ever, ever let anyone burst your bubble, and never, ever, 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 ever let anyone dull your sparkle. Sending so much love and so much peace.
Thanks so much for joining us on this episode of Fabulously Flawed. If you're enjoying the show, please feel free to rate, subscribe, and leave a review wherever you listen to your podcasts. That helps others find the show, and we greatly appreciate it. Once again, we're so glad you're here, and we hope you'll come back Monday through Friday for another serving of empowerment, motivation, and inspiration. We'll catch you next time on Fabulously Flawed.